Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Terror in the Isles challenge. This time, Jason and I watched Wait Until Dark. How would you like to do something difficult and terribly dangerous? Wait Until Dark is a 1967 horror film starring Audrey Hepburn, and it's featured in Terror in the Isles. The movie also stars Alan Arkin in a phenomenal role. Audrey Hepburn plays Susie Hendricks, a recently blinded woman. She's married to a man named Sam, and they live in a New York City apartment. While getting off an airplane after a business trip, Sam was asked by a woman he didn't know to hold onto a doll for her. Soon after, the woman disappears, only to later be found dead by her former associates. It turns out the doll was filled with heroin, and the woman's other partner, the maniacal Harry Rote, played by Alan Arkin, wants it back. Recruiting the other two thugs, Harry devises a plan. They'll dispose of the dead woman's body and then search for the doll in the Hendricks apartment while Sam isn't home. Luckily for them, Sam is once again going away on business. But what Harry and the other two don't realize is Susie is staying behind. Susie comes home while they're in her apartment. Unaware she is blind, they hide to avoid getting caught. But when they learn of her disability, they set a new plan in motion. They come back, pretending to be people they are not. Susie even begins trusting one of them, believing him to be an old friend of Sam's. Eventually, though, the jig is up when she starts to catch on. Susie may be blind, but she is definitely not dumb. With Sam still out of town, Susie must rely on the help of a young neighbor girl. They must come up with their own plan before Susie is killed when Harry returns for his heroin. It may be to Susie's advantage, though, if Harry and the thugs wait until dark. This is such a cleverly written film. It's so intelligent. It's very claustrophobic, too, with the majority of the movie set inside Susie's apartment. In that regard, it also has a very limited cast of characters. The whole thing is well contained, well paced, and, as I said, well written. Audrey Hepburn is gorgeous as always as Susie, despite her short hair. I personally prefer it a bit longer, but regardless, she's beautiful. Alan Arkin is absolutely insane as Harry Rote. He plays an incredible lunatic, hard to forget. It's sort of a simple premise in Wait Until Dark, but made extra suspenseful somehow. Of course, that has a lot to do with our final girl being blind. Her advantage comes when they wait until dark. She doesn't need the light because she can't see anyway, but the thugs do. The film's climax features an exciting game of cat and mouse in the dark. Wait Until Dark gives off a very Hitchcockian vibe. It definitely feels like something he would have directed. The credit for this one, though, goes to Terrence Young, who directed multiple Bond flicks, including Dr. No, Thunderball, and From Russia with Love. It's a fantastic movie, and it holds up really well, even now, almost 60 years after its release. And my relatable recommendation is almost just as old. See No Evil. No, not the one with Kane. This See No Evil is a 1971 horror film starring Mia Farrow, who also plays a blind woman. While staying at her family's country manor, a murderer kills all of her loved ones. She has no choice but to rely on her other senses as the killer pursues her next. I'd say See No Evil is very relatable to Wait Until Dark. Have you seen it? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's review. How would you like to watch something good and terribly scary? Jason and I will continue to do so in the Terror in the Isles challenge, and our next review is coming soon. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.